I want y'all not to make the same mistake, and I'm getting kind of emotional, but it's because I really have made terrible mistakes, and I want you guys not to go through the same thing that I've been through, and that's literally the point of this video. We need to have a very, very serious talk, especially if you sold your cryptocurrency or if you're thinking about selling your cryptocurrency because you think that it's the end of the bull run, that we are going to go through a 2-year depression. If you actually think that, and if you've listened to people on social media that have pushed that narrative that you should sell now because everything is going down and it's not going to go back up, I want you to remember this video, and I want you to remember those people on social media that told you to sell when we're breaking all-time highs. Yes, on this channel, we believe that July, August, September, October, November, and December, we still have 6 months left of the year, right? And we will be breaking all-time highs. Just watch. Now, I've shed some light on the worst case scenario. Like, what should you do if we're actually going to go through a 2-year depression? And literally, if we go through a 2-year depression right now and everything just goes down and tumbles and crashes, the best thing you can do is keep holding on to your great investments and buy more. Literally work day in and day out and make money from under the ground and save money just so you can buy your best favorite cryptocurrencies at a major discount. But you would not sell. You do not sell when everything is down. You do not sell when everything is down. Is that understandable? It should be. What should you do now? If you sold, or if you're waiting, personally, this is not financial advice. This is personal advice. The biggest mistakes I've made in my investing career, whether it's be in crypto or stocks, would be selling. Literally. If I just held through the volatility, like that crash in 2020 that from the health crisis, if I held Tesla, Virgin Galactic, and some other biotech companies like Apple, I would have been so much better off than selling. And you know why I sold? Because I was listening to people on social media that were telling me that the bull run was done and that we would go through another 2-year depression because everything was locked down. And it's no fault to their own, but I should have listened to my guts and I should have kept holding my great investments. And when they were down, instead of selling when everything was down, I should have been buying more. And that same principle applies right now to where we are today on June 29th, 2021. Everything has been going down for the past couple of months, right? So, what is the big deal of holding on to your best investments and buying right now at a 50% plus discount? Because everything is down about 50% or more. Why would you not buy now at a major discount? It's like buying a Mercedes, right? 3 months ago for $60,000. But now today you can buy that same Mercedes for $30,000. Would you do it? A lot of people would have bought to the Mercedes at $60,000 and then would get scared and would not buy it at $30,000. That's kind of the same principle. It's literally the same idea. That's what's happening right now. It's an asset, or it's something that you put money into, and it fluctuates in price. It goes up or down. That's it. So, the worst thing you can do right now, in my opinion, is my humble opinion, as long as you're invested in great projects, the worst thing you can do is sell. Yes, if you're invested in pump and dumps, in these brand new shit coins, in these meme coins, then you're in uncharted territory. I can't help you much. That's why in the video that we just released, the 5 steps to become a millionaire, the first step Literally, the first step in the 5 steps is to do your homework and find great investments. That's the very first step for a reason. Because if you choose a wrong investment from the first place, you're setting yourself up for failure. So make sure you are invested in great projects. And now what we are seeing today, everything going down, it seems like it's rebounding because as I'm recording this video, the whole market seems pretty solid, pretty healthy. So let me ask you a question. If you sold and in 6 months, in 3 months, we're breaking all-time highs, how are you going to feel? Who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame other people for selling for you? No, you sold yourself. You sold out of your great investments yourself because you listened to other people instead of listening to people that maybe had a different approach, a different opinion. So the fault is yours. But what would you do? Are you going to start chasing now at higher prices? Are you going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting just to see if we ever do go through a 2-year depression? What are you going to do? At that point, you're setting yourself up for failure. And it starts from today. It started from yesterday when you sold. That's when you set yourself up for failure. When you sold. So, if you sold or if you're thinking about selling, this video is to please reconsider it. I have nothing to gain or lose if you buy or sell. Trust me, I'm not a whale with billions of dollars. I'm not going to benefit tremendously from what you do. I am here as a brother, as a friend, whatever you consider me, trying to give you the best advice possible. The same thing that I would tell myself, I am trying to pour my heart and soul into the camera right now so someone can get the message. Again, in a couple months' time, if we're breaking all-time highs, you are going to feel terrible. You're going to feel so bad. And I know that feeling. I've been through it multiple times. And it's not fun. Seeing everything going up and you just feel like you missed out. It's not fun. I want y'all not to make the same mistake, and I'm getting kind of emotional, but it's because I really have made terrible mistakes, and I want you guys not to go through the same thing that I've been through, and that's literally the point of this video. Again, I have nothing to gain or lose if you sell or you buy. That is not why I'm making this video. I am making this video because I know some people out there will get burnt, and they will regret it, and they will probably go through a 6-month depression themselves, personally, emotionally. They're going to be kicking themselves like, how did I make that mistake? All because they listened to someone on TikTok. And they could have been seeing life-changing returns, but instead they're working a 9-to-5 still because they made one decision that set them up for failure. So this is my plea to please, if you sold or if you're thinking about selling, reconsider. Right now could be the worst time to sell. And again, worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario. We go through a 2, 3, 5-year depression where nothing comes up to where it was a couple months ago. Make sure you work hard and make money and have a full-time job or a business or a side hustle. Live below your means and buy the freaking dip. Buy the best investments out there at a major discount, and in a couple years' time, you will be set for life. That's worst case scenario if we don't break all-time highs in a couple months. Worst case. So what do you have to lose? I'll tell you what you have to lose. If you sell right now, you will basically lose out on all the gains. That's what you're doing. If you sell right now, you'll miss out on all the gains. That's what you will lose out on. If this changes one person's life, or if just one person listens, I'll be happy. And especially if in a couple months we truly are breaking all-time highs, that will make it even more special. That's all I have for y'all. If you're trying to sell or if you're thinking about selling, please reconsider. Reconsider it. And buy back in. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing shameful of admitting that maybe you were wrong. Maybe you should not have sold. And buy back in. You don't have to buy your whole position back, maybe half of it, wait a month, wait a couple weeks, see how the market reacts, and then buy some more. There's nothing wrong with that. But do not get out of the game. It's not about timing the market. As cliche as it sounds, it's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. You could have timed Bitcoin at 2013, 2015, 2017 perfectly, but who cares? We're all literally up so much from where it was 10 years ago. So timing it is not the way to go. Just buying great investments and hodling for the long term and buying the dips and being patient and removing your emotions from it, that's the way to go. Share this with your family and friends. Leave a like down below. Subscribe. Let more people see this video, because I'm sure a lot of people are probably selling or they're thinking about selling. So this video needs to get out there. More people need to see and learn what they should do in the worst case scenario. And I try to make that as clear as possible in today's video. Worst case scenario, you should know what to do after watching this video. Best case scenario, we're breaking all-time highs and you're happy. Either way, you should be happy, because in the long term, in the end, if you follow this plan, you are setting yourself up for success. So again, share this, let your family and friends see this, send this to them. Literally, just share it. The button is right there underneath the video. Just press the share button and it'll send it to them automatically. Let more people see this. I'm sure a lot of people could get this message and improve their lives, and it could make or break some people. It really can. Just like it kind of broke me in the past. And I want to set myself up for success, and I'm not telling you all to do anything that I'm not doing. Literally every single thing that I've said right now, I'm doing it myself. I have not sold. I've been buying the dips. I'm trying to be patient. Worst case scenario, goes down for a couple of years. I'll be here with you the whole way through, and I'll be buying the dips with you. But at the end, we will be laughing together. And I hope we're all sitting on a beach in a couple of years' time and we can meet each other, travel the world, because we've established our generational wealth early and we can enjoy it. I hope I can meet some of y'all doing amazing. Just comfortable and happy and successful. That's the whole point of this. Not of just of this video, but of this whole channel that I've created. The audience that I've grown from 1 subscriber all the way to now almost 10K. Every single one of you. I want to help you. I want to help myself. I want us all to grow together. That's all I have. Take care, everyone. I'll see y'all soon.